for this week, we have a regional strategy almanac where we cover 12 stocks. So as for this week, we have a pair of buy and sell across Asian region. So the first one will be FTSE Asian 40 index, the benchmark. Last week we expected the index to continue to trade higher. It did not pan out within our expectation. Regardless, the decline was pretty much kept within the major uptrend line. So this is major uptrend line that been drawn since March 2020 low. So currently retesting this level again. So if you can see, the index also challenging the key support within psychological level of 10,000, which if this level been taken out, we think there's decent chance for the stock for the index to continue to drift lower toward next support at 9850. At the moment, we are waiting for the stronger validation because last Friday there is a bullish engulfing kind of pattern. And if you look on the RSI reading here, it was pretty much well supported. So because of that, I quite reluctant to turn bearish at the current level. So as for now, we still waiting at the support level. So the support level could provide some sort of the what we call it at least buffer, at least in near term. Now for Malaysia, we have looking at the buy for BERJAYA Food. BERJAYA Food is actually our earlier buy, technical buy on 23rd August, gain about 8.1%, hit our first target at 76.5 cents. Last Friday breakout has kickstart in cycle. As you can take a look on the chart here, we are solid breakout move on a higher trading volume. Momentum also stage a breakout move. So because of that, we think the higher momentum could actually prolong the ongoing up cycle, as we think the stock could to continue to trade higher. The stock also, as you can see here, be a new baseline above the red line here, represented by 88-day moving average. The trend also just entered into a bullish territory as well. So we already trade buy with the higher target as 80 cents and 92.5 cents, while the stop loss also has been revised higher to 65 cents. For a sell, we're looking at the further sell for BAHVEST resource. If you can take a look, the recent high here was peaked right below the previous high. So that means there are no high structure. You can see the breakout in terms of the momentum trend structure over here, suggesting the stock continue to drift lower, and the stock also trade below the 20-day moving average, while the trading volume will be on the lower side. Everything has pointing downward. Because that, we think there's decent chance for the stock to continue to correct further. The next support should be looking at 24.5 cents and 20.5 cents, while resistance between 30.5 cents and 32.5 cents. For Indonesia, we like as at Axiata, uptrend still pretty much intact. Wave 4 has completed, so we're expecting the wave 5 to start to unfold, backed by positive reading in both MACD and improving higher trading volume. So the next technical target should be looking at 2,700 Indonesian rupiah. For CIPUTRA development, the double top pattern has been validated after the lower breakout below the pattern neckline earlier. So the support at 1,025 Indonesian rupiah also been taken out last week. So because of that, we believe there's decent chance for the stock to continue to trade lower. With the next support should be looking between 950 and 880 Indonesian rupiah. For Philippines, we like GT Capital Holding, which is actually our earlier buy on 22nd May. Quite some time, but already gained about 17.4%. Still fell short below our target at 604 Philippine peso, but the trend still pretty much uptrend. So the recent decline was kept. If you can see here, the decline was kept within the 50-day moving average, and you are seeing a timely rejection within the major high, now turning into a support level. Spike of the volume profile suggesting the plenty of the what we call that buy interest emerge within the current support. So last Friday gain on a back high trading volume, signal continuation of the ongoing uptrend as we retrade our buy with the new and higher target at 620 and 660 Philippine peso. For WILCON depot, we expecting the stock continue to trade lower. If you can see that the stock consistently trading below the 50-day moving average, series of lower high structure was formed since February. So this year pretty much a downtrend for the stock. So despite some stock consolidation, you can see the selling pressure continue to rise further. So we're expecting the stock to continue to trade lower with the support set at 20 and 18 Philippine peso. For Singapore, Franken is our earlier technical buy, already hit target after gain about 35%. to peak at 1.14 Sing dollar. So despite some pullback, we see the trend structure remains strong. As you can see here, it start to build a new baseline above 200-day moving average, while the pickup in the buying momentum, as you can see in RSI here, suggesting there's a room for further upside movement. So we're expecting the stock to trade higher with the new and technical target as 1.19 and 1.31 Sing dollar. Support also been revised higher toward 95.5 cents. For WILMAR International, downtrend still pretty much intact, so we expect the stock to continue to trade within the downtrend channel. The next support should be seen at 3.5 and 3.3 Sing dollar. For Thailand, we have TACHANG Green Energy, a solid breakout move last week, set the signal that the new upcycle set to continue further. The breakout was accompanied by higher trading volume as well the uptick in the RSI and the trend. So higher momentum could actually continue to drive the stock higher. With the next target is actually at 1.65 and 1.83 Thai baht. Support is actually at 1.41. And then for Veranda Resort, downtrend still intact, multiple rejection within the 88-day moving average showcase that the bear remain in control. The decline was the last Friday decline on the back of fresh signal in both D trend and RSI. Suggest the stock could actually test in the lower support at 6.2 and 5.8 Thai baht. For Vietnam, GIANG Chemical Group uptrend still intact. New higher high structure was formed. Solid breakout move. We're expecting the stock to continue to trade higher at 111,600 Vietnam dollar. While the Ho Chi Minh City infrastructure just create a new lower structure. So the reading on MACD also negative. We're expecting the stock to continue to drift lower with the support seen at 20,200 and 19,100.
Do 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 do.